What's going on, folks? It's your boy, Diggity D here.
Chintanious.
We're here to break down NXT for you in another nutshell.
Gonna break down NXT for you in another nutshell that has been broken down prior.
Here we go.
Do something about it.
Our first matchup of the night is an awesome NXT Tag Team title match between the Raiders of War and the Undisputed Era.
Not the Machines of War.
Unfortunately. It's a good match. There is a lot of double team moves from War Raiders. They look like freaking beasts, because they are.
Spot monkeys.
And next thing you know, Bobby Fish just comes in with the steel chair shot, hits him in the back there. So the Undisputed Era retains via DQ, and that's going to finish out that match.
So before we go any further with this second match, I'm just gonna say, for my own personal reasons, Shayna Baszler annoys the fuck out of me. And I love Britt Baker.
She's a doll. She's an angel.
Tonight, she was nothing more than a jobber. She was nothing more than enhancement talent.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen.
It seriously hurt my soul, because again, Britt Baker's awesome. The most notable thing with this match is Shayna pulled off that move where she puts their arm down and then just stomps that.
Ooh, it just looks brutal.
Yeah, it looked gnarly. They called the match off because of it. Britt Baker deserves better than that. But hopefully this will develop into something further than that, I would like to think.
Baby.
Next up, we have ourselves a little bit of Tian Bing and Rocky, not Balboa, that's from my pops, versus Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch.
It's a short match, not a whole lot to report other than there's a huge implant DDT from Burch and Orkin there. They are coming back strong. Maybe they'll be in War Games, we'll see.
I was just telling Diggity, Oney Lorcan can go, so.
Yeah, this is a good tag team. I'm really enjoying their work. Good to see him back.
And for our main event of the night, we have ourselves a rematch between Nikki Cross and Bianca Belair. The biggest note that we have written down for this match is Glittermania is running wild on a bitch.
Oh my god, so much glitter.
It was seriously, go back and watch it. There was glitter on Nikki Cross, there was glitter on Bianca Belair.
All over the mat.
So much on the mat. The referee probably had a fair amount of glitter. The fans had glitter on them. The match was seriously dope though. I'd say really fast paced for sure.
Definitely.
I remember the spot where Nikki Cross had jumped off the top rope and Belair's just bitch smack you with the hair because that's her weapon of choice.
I just love that she uses that in her arsenal. It's just a good weapon.
And then a moment I've definitely been waiting for, and I know Diggity's been waiting for as well. Everything goes black. CM Punk, no, Aleister Black, a much more plausible option, comes out.
He's back.
He demanded to know the secret from Nikki Cross, and she obliged to tell him, too. And I'm not sure about you, Diggity, but I would say the word here would be pissed. Aleister Black looked pissed.
Oh yeah, yes, very, very, very angry.
And that closes out this episode of NXT.
There you go. Next up, we have the inaugural episode of NXT UK. And all I gotta say is, it was a good night. It was a good opening night. We had ourselves some good old wrestling in the UK. And I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited for this. I don't know if you guys saw the leaked photos of the Tag Team Championships, the UK. First up, we have Mark Andrews versus Joe Coffey. And Joe Coffey just beating the hell out of him, and he wins the match.
I think it was the only match of the night where heel won. Heel game. Next up after that, we have a quick little promo section with the most mustached of all mountains. Pretty quick, just kind of getting the peeps riled up here, and also saying that they're coming after those freaking beautiful looking belts. Gorgeous.
Well, wouldn't you know it, we have ourselves the first ever NXT UK squash match. It's this some guy versus
Sid some guy
versus
Dave Mastiff.
And this is just a big old dude just throwing his weight around, and he's a nice big white meat baby face, so it'll be fun to see who he goes through. Probably Pete Dunne. Next up here we have Toni Storm taking on Nina Samuels. It's fun. Toni Storm, of course, is going to go over in this match because it's Toni Storm.
Toni Storm.
And yeah, it was a fun match. Looking forward to seeing what Toni Storm does in the future.
And lastly, for our first ever NXT UK main event, a pretty dope one at that. Noam Dar versus reigning champ Pete Dunne.
Woo!
Awesome on both ends. Pete Dunne's breaking fingers and...
That's what he does. It's what he does.
Yeah, awesome.
Just awesome work all around. Very good main event.
Solid main event for sure.
And that's the little side nug of the NXT UK.
And speaking of shell of a nut, that has been all for this one. Until the next nut of a shell, this is Diggity Chin on this end over here.
Follow us on social media. I'm at that high wrestling guy.
I'm at that freaking Mark. Get out of here. Skedaddle.